I'll make the melody, add drums, send that out, and then also send out the melody, and then they'll send it out, and then when they send me back to the lab, if the lab's harder or different, just sounds different, I'll send that out too. So one beat is 3 different opportunities.
This is the best way to make beats going into 2023. If you didn't understand what he said, I'll try to re-articulate it. He's basically saying he makes beats from scratch, right? Cooks up from scratch. When you're cooking up from scratch, and you're not using loops, you have to make the melody. And the melody has to be fire because you're not relying on anybody but yourself. So he's cooking up from scratch, right? He'll make a full beat. He'll send the melody out. He'll send the full beat out. And when he sends the melody out and another producer collabs on it, puts some drums on it and sends it back, he now has 3 opportunities just from that one beat. He has a loop, he has a full beat that he made, and whatever another producer sends back, he now has that as well. Completely efficient, bro. That is the definition of efficient, and that's what we're trying to be on in 2023. Now, I'll even take it a step further. When I cook up from scratch, I'll do exactly what he just said, and I'll milk it even more, and I'll export the MIDI to the loop that I made. And then I'll even export the hi-hat MIDI and the drum MIDIs, and I'll start building a pack, bro. Or I'll even send the melody, the melody MIDI out to different producers that make loops, and now I'm collabing on loops. Like, it's just so many opportunities that you can get from cooking from scratch. And I'll even throw something else in there that a lot of people don't say. I feel like cooking from scratch is the best way to get better at every aspect of producing. You gotta think. We got drum programmers, right? That people that majority do drums. You got loop makers, people that majority do loops. If you are cooking from scratch, bro, you getting better at both of those things at the same time. Think about it. You getting better at both. You're not prioritizing one over the other. So now both of those skills are getting strengthened simultaneously at the same time. You can't beat it. And this is the most lucrative way to make beats, right? Because of what I just said, you could sell kits. You can out of those midis, you could sell loops. I mean, you could sell kits out of those loops, and you could upload those beats to BeatStars. You could send them out, bro. You could get multiple placements off of just this one method, bro. It's probably like 3 different ways to get placements just off of that. And I know that's what a lot of us want. A lot of us want that big record. Some people be trying to act like you don't. Deep down, even though it might not be the sole priority, you wouldn't mind if Drake or Lil Baby hopped on your beat, bro. You would not mind. You get what I'm saying? So this is a way that a lot of people sleep on, bro. A lot of people sleep on it. And I'll say why they sleep on it. Because it's work, bro. It's not easy cooking from scratch all the time. Think of it like this, right? This even happens to me. I'll be cooking up a beat, right? Cooking up a beat from scratch. And I'm spending all this time on a melody. I didn't even get to the drums yet. I just spent an hour on a melody because I didn't get to the drums. But that's what happens if you're not using somebody's loop. You are required to make a fire melody, bro. It's nobody to rely on but yourself. So it can be time consuming. And then a lot of the times what happens is you spend an hour on a melody. You didn't get to no drums. You didn't even drag a hi-hat into the beat yet. You still on the pianos and the pads and the leads and the basses and all that. Let's say you finally get done that. What do you want to do? I don't feel like doing this no more. I'm going to just send this loop out and then start something new. You didn't even get to the drum part. And I know that happens to y'all because it be happening to me, bro. I'll spend hella time on a melody and now I'm just like, bro, I don't even feel like putting drums on it. I won't go the extra mile to strengthen that other aspect of production, which is drums. And in the reverse, somebody that uses loops a lot and just programs drums, they don't feel like making melodies from scratch because it's harder to them. Like, they don't feel like doing it. So essentially, you're knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone if you're doing this going into next year. And I guarantee you're going to be better off than anybody else that's doing one or the other. Now, you could have a mixture of all of them where you're doing 1 beat from scratch a day, 1 loop, 1 time where you're just doing drums. Like, you can mix it all in. But I'm telling y'all, this is the most efficient, lucrative, and fastest way to get better at making beats going into 2023. And I feel like if you're not doing this method and you're not doing this strategy, you're only cheating yourself. But It's not easy, bro. It's not easy to do. If it was easy to do, everybody would be doing this all the time. So let me know what you guys' strategy is going into 2023. Let me know what you guys plan on doing. What's your goals? What's your New Year's resolutions in terms of music production or overall life, man? I'm actually interested to hear. I know I'm trying to start streaming more. I'm trying to make content. I'm trying to really build a community. I know that's mine for sure. So let me know what you guys is in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I am out, bro.